I'm satisfied with the results from this Flexi rod set, but I wanted to walk you guys through how I started off. So I applied this leave-in conditioner by TGIN all throughout my hair. My hair was freshly washed and it is still damp when I am applying the leave-in. So I put that all through my hair, and then once that's applied, I blow dry my hair. I like to do my Flexi rod sets on stretched hair. I just think it gives me better results. And I have a video already on how I safely blow dry my natural hair, so check that out if you're interested. Hey guys, see anything different? It's like no. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Flexi rod set. I love Flexi rod sets. They're one of my favorite styles. I don't do them very often, typically because I like to do mine on blown out hair, and where I live it can be pretty humid most of the year, so I tend to do this in the fall or winter seasons, just so that the style will last longer and Mother Nature will not ruin my hard work. So I'm going to get into it. I'm going to be using the gray ones. So when it comes to Flexi rods, I like to do the horseshoe method. Forget who coined that term, that method, but I like to do the horseshoe method. Another way you can do it is for each section using one Flexi rod. And so I find it easier, like maybe for someone who's just learning how to do Flexi rods in their hair, to do one Flexi rod per section. It's just a little bit easier to control and figure out the movement. So if you do one Flexi rod, a method you can do is to roll your hair onto the Flexi rod. So I have the ends of my hair tucked under that thumb, and I'm just gonna roll that end of my hair so that it's nice and secure. So once it's like that, then I will wind the perm rod around my hair, and you kind of get the same type of curl as when you do it from the top down. But that's a little bit easier for people who kind of struggle with perm rods. Alright, back to our previously scheduled program. So that first clip was in regular speed. This one is a little bit slowed down because I just wanted to emphasize the technique that I use. So I pretty much wrap my hair around the Flexi rod, but at that point where the Flexi rod is like against my ear, that's where I turn my hair just one direction and then keep wrapping around. So it gives you that bouncy, boingy type of curl versus a Shirley Temple curl, which is basically your hair wrapped around flat. Your hair flatly wrapped around the perm rod gives you that Shirley Temple looking curl, as opposed to twisting it at that one point of the Flexi rod each time you wrap your hair around, which will give you that boingy spiral looking curl. I'm gonna see if I can find another clip that kind of demonstrates it a little better. But you basically wrap your hair around, and then at the end of that, where your hair ends, that's where you bend the Flexi rod to lock your hair in place. So here is another clip. I don't know why my face looks so like it's so much pain, but you see right there where I turn it at that exact same spot. It's just a slight little turn of the hair, nothing complex, but that's the thing that gives you that spirally bouncy curl that I end up achieving. It's just a slight little turn of the hair as you wrap it around. So yeah, as you'll notice, sometimes I grab my rat tail comb and comb the ends of my hair just so that they are as detangled and as smooth as possible. And then like I said before, I bend the Flexi rod where my hair ends just to lock it in place. And sometimes it doesn't stay in place, so sometimes you gotta go back and rewrap it and really make sure you squeeze it tightly so that your hair is locked into place and it doesn't unravel throughout the night. All right, I have all of my Flexi rods in. I don't know how many I used in all, let me think. So I have about 24 all together in my head. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm kind of concerned about the ends of my hair. I feel like they look a little bit frizzy and some of them are kind of sliding out, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm getting excited. I'm going to probably try to sleep with these overnight and then take them out in the AM. I'll see you guys then. All right, it is the next day and I am about to take out these Flexi rods. So yeah, basically what you do is unbend the ends of the Flexi rod and unwrap your hair in the opposite direction, and your curl should come out nice and intact. Yep, just take your time. Don't rush it. So these are what my curls are looking like before I fluff and separate. I didn't want to do too much separating because the more you separate, the more you disrupt the curl and the more risk you have of frizz. So I just separated a few and I'm going to show you guys what I do. So I stretch the curl out and kind of feel for where it naturally wants to separate. I don't want to cause too much disruption, or as you can see right there, you get some frizz. So to combat that, you can stretch the curl out, feel where it kind of wants to separate naturally, and then spiral it back into the direction of the curl, and it should kind of fix any frizz that was created from separating. So I'm just going to go through and do a couple of those, and I'll be back with the final results. So yeah, these are my final results. Clearly I'm liking what I'm seeing and liking the bounce. I'm liking the hold that the mousse gave me. Has a nice amount of shine in it. My hair looks nice and moisturized. It doesn't look dry. I'm not gonna separate these too much today. I want them to last, hopefully, throughout the week. So I'm just gonna let them grow and expand on their own. And the less I mess with the curl, the more it'll last and the less frizzy it'll be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave a big thumbs up if you did, and also subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will see you guys in my next video.